What's up, what's good, what's going on, family? So let's jump in and get a money and career message. We haven't done one of these in a while. Let's see what's going on here in this department. It's going to be for your Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, Venus, as well as that 9th house, okay? Very particular messages here on the Manjula Awakening for the 9th house. But even with that being said, these are generals. So just take what resonates and bless someone else with the rest, okay? All right, so what's going on for Sag? So we have follow-up, overspending, an internship. Definitely got somebody overspending right now. Be mindful. Watch your coins. We got some changes coming in at the bottom of the deck. Major changes coming in. Major changes coming in, guys. I also have internship here. Let's see what's going on. Like, I feel like that someone is being urged to follow up on something, right? I feel like when you follow up on that, I do feel like that it's good feedback. You get good feedback. It's a success. And because of that success, it could make you want to, I don't know, like take yourself on like a little date or something. Go buy yourself something. You just want to be mindful of not overspending. Even if this is you just spending because it's your birthday, you definitely, like, the challenges that you're having as far as money and career has a lot to do with spending. With the advice position being internship, you know, when we think about an intern, you don't really get paid for this. You know what I'm saying? You go in, you're working under someone, at least this is the idea of it, to pick up a trade, you know, to put your learned knowledge to actual hand training, right? You learned it in a official setting, and then you're going to put it to use in a professional setting. That's what an internship is, and that's your advice. So let's see what's going on here. But the whole working career, or money and career, definitely needs something to follow up. Yeah, limitations. So it says obstacles are not what they seem. So Spirit is asking you to take a second look at whatever obstacle it is that you're facing. With a careful review, if you follow up, if you take a second look on this, I do feel like that you can get around this. Give me just a second. Y'all still probably gonna hear the toilet flush, but I ain't want y'all to hear the water dropping. But anyways, moving forward. So, you know, we have follow-up and limitations here, right? And then when I was waiting, I seen that we have courage here at the bottom of the deck. For some of you all, you have asked for a promotion, you have asked for a raise. You've not heard anything else about it. You've not heard anything else about it. And so you're, I don't know, maybe it's starting to get down on you. Spirit is saying, don't let it get down on you. You got to speak up. You got to speak up. Go into your boss's office and ask, hey, remember I asked about this position. I asked about this promotion. I asked about this raise. I noticed that I haven't seen that promotion, this raise, or whatever the case may be. You know, what's the hold up, or is there something that needs to be tweaked? Something like that. Show me more on follow-up and limitations. Try to get to, yeah, people skills. Absolutely. You got the people skills. Speak up. Yeah, go use your people skills for sure. Reach out to someone. Follow up with someone. Yeah, I've got to follow up with someone that asks for services. You have a flare. Guys, if you have sent me an email and you haven't heard from me, please, please, please check your email. So I got some people that have asked, like I got some people that have had the free solar returns. Those have been sent out, but I don't have any views on those videos. And then I've got some people that have requested particular days for personals, and I did confirm that you could have those days, but I haven't heard anything back from you, so I haven't been able to mark it down in the calendar. You'll know who I'm talking about. We got a 4-day mark right now. Well, technically 5 if you count today. Yeah, so that's what I'm getting. Yeah, perspective. See, there's definitely a need for you to shift your perspective. And if you can shift your perspective, I feel like that you'll be able to approach this situation. And I feel like that is just flat out asking. You know, I ain't heard nothing about the raise or the promotion. Shedding. There is something that you're starting to outgrow. Spirit is telling me to address this. There is something that you're starting to outgrow. And that's why you've requested this promotion. Whatever this promotion is, it definitely puts you in a leadership position. And you got it. Like, you have what it takes. You might have to wait a little longer for it, but if you ask, you may have to wait a little bit, right? But if you go speak and ask about what's the holdup, there's some information that you're going to receive that is going to be what you need to nourish you while you're waiting, okay? Let's move on, Spirit. Let's get some clarity on what's this overspending for Sag. What's going on with the overspending for Sagittarius? What's going on with the overspending for Sag? Independence. What's going on with the overspending? Ooh. I had endings at the bottom of the deck and I have ups and downs. Please, I do feel like that you're going to be getting put in some sort of position eventually that is going to have an increase. But baby, you cannot spend them coins before you incur them coins, okay? You got to slow down. Stepping outside of your comfort zone and gearing up to launch and all of that, you know what I'm saying? There's still a frugal way to go about it. I promise you. I know some damn good single mothers, me included, that have made a whole lot happen for a little of nothing. And then I know some mothers that are two-income households that struggle to make something happen. Okay, so it's like a frugal mindset can work for you, but everything in moderation. I feel like right now Spirit is saying like like, hey yo, you've been in poverty before. They gave you some tools and some gems. Don't forget that you can dress to the T, or you can you can pull this off without breaking the bank. Okay, I definitely feel like you are being promoted, baby. With power of position here, it says you are being promoted or called to lead. I just said you're definitely being put into a leadership position, right? But here's the thing. It's like you don't have to overspend. You don't have to look the part, okay? You might need to go buy some costume jewelry. Or, you know, if you're a man, you might need to go buy a tie. And I want to let you know, as a man, one good blazer and a whole bunch of ties can switch an outfit up, okay? Just to let you know, it can be done. Like, you can look the part without breaking the bank. Spirit is telling you that because whatever this is, it is going to have some highs and some lows, especially if you're working for something off of commission, or if you're you're an entrepreneur, because I definitely have something about someone is creating your own business. You may hit a moment where you have a lot of clientele, and then you may hit a slow time where, you know what I'm saying? So you have to manage your money for that. You need to look at the books to see what is your influxes being and what is your dead spots being, and see if you're about to hit a dead spot right now. Because if you're about to hit a dead spot, Spirit is telling you to step back on your spending, period. Yeah, investment. It says invest in your education or make some big plans for the future. Take calculated risk, but save something to fall back on. Take calculated risk, but save something to fall back on. That's a strong message for the Sagittarian crew right now, okay? Let's move forward. What is what's internship talking about here, Spirit? You know, for some of you all, I feel like that you're being promoted to some type of leadership position. And Spirit is asking you, like, you're qualified. Absolutely. That's why you're getting the position. You're qualified, but Spirit is asking you to, with me going to the example of the frugal single mom, or that you've been in poverty before, there's definitely something about shifting to a beginner's mindset with a mature perspective. So allow yourself to go to, you know, when you are in poverty, you really are open. Like, even though when you in poverty, you holding on to things for dear life, but you are open in a sense that you're open to see, well, typically, you know, I could ground up a whole pound of beef to make some spaghetti. Or let me say this, I could use a whole ground of beef to make a meatloaf. But when I'm poverty, I need to take its pounds and you make it 2 meals out of it. So, you know what I'm saying? That's, you know, not only do the breadcrumbs and the egg help the meatloaf stick together, it also expands it. Okay. I also know a lot of people from the Great Depression that put, you know, people like eggs in their milk. They don't realize that the people started putting eggs in milk to make it expand, to make it feed more people. You know what I'm saying? So like, they're open to try new things to see how they can stretch something. Okay. So Spirit is saying, like, maybe go back to go back to what your mind needed to be at when you was in poverty in order to survive, but do it with a mature perspective of also knowing that I'm not broke. I'm just having to utilize that mindset to help me stretch the coins that I got now. You know what I'm saying? It's more than I had back then when I learned this mentality. But I also know now that I can use this mentality in a high vibrational way. It's something like that. Because look, we even got many choices here. Let me get to, I feel like I'm diving too deep. Let me get to internship. Y'all, I've been drinking JG's respiratory tea, and oh my God, today's the first day, and oh my gosh, I feel it out. Like, I feel it breaking stuff up in here. I feel it lifting it up. I do. It don't feel good. It don't feel good. Matter of fact, it make me want to say, I can't drink his tea. That's what it makes me want to say. But remember that reading I did a while back where I was talking about you gotta allow when we got psoriasis and you are trying to heal it naturally instead of just treating it, then you you go through a fast, and when you go through that fast, that disease has nothing to feed on, so it begins to come out. So your psoriasis has an outbreak, right? I have no idea why I'm going off on these tangents, y'all, but they matter. They matter. But let me get back into internship, Spirit. Internship, learning something. I'm speaking something, and these are, I don't know. I'll find it out on the playback, I hope. Let's see. Why is internship here? Y'all, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button if y'all rocking with your girl. Thank you, Spirit. Give and take. Wisdom. Give and take. Wisdom. That is the advice. Oh, my goodness. Internship. Short term is at the bottom of the deck. This is a short term internship, but allow yourself to embrace it because you have something to give to this situation, and this situation has something to give to you. Okay, so don't be afraid to give into a situation. Don't be afraid to be open to an intern's input. Don't be afraid to take input from somebody that you feel like may be less qualified to give you the input. But I also feel like you're being put in an intern position because you're being put in an internship position because you're meant to mentor something in that intern position. Whoo, I got chills, Spirit. I got chills. I said something right there. Sag, y'all not following me. I said something right there because I got chills. You're being put in an internship position. Rewind it back to when we first got this card and I broke down what an internship was. You're being put in that position because you're being called to mentor something inside of that position. Okay? give and take. Be open to giving and receiving to keep the flow of abundance going. Give someone a chance and ask for what your heart desires. Wisdom says you are called to serve as a mentor to someone or as a role model and guide who can show the way. Use your wisdom and experience. Every single one of them examples I used in this reading was for a reason, y'all. Y'all, Spirit don't make no mistakes. One more round, y'all. One more round. We only have 15 minutes. One more round. Spirit, can you give me some insight onto follow-up, limitation, and people skills? Follow-up, limitations, people skills. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, we have the Emperor. Ooh, you are definitely bossing up. Like you're being told to follow. Yeah, the Queen of Wands. My God. And look what the door says. It says the witch is in. She's walking into her office, honey. Yeah. There's definitely someone you're being led. You're definitely being led. You're being led. Yeah, I'm being led to check something real quick. Hold on. Give me a second. I wanted to pause it. Spirit said don't. Okay, so I was being led to check my spam folder. I was being led to check my spam folder. Follow-up, limitations, people skills, clarified by the Emperor. You know, this Emperor card right here, it talks about to be in a position of authority. It comes with a lot of responsibilities. Those responsibilities may be presenting themselves as limitations or obstacles for you right now at this moment. But I feel like with a different perspective, if you follow up with these obstacles, you look at these from a different perspective, I feel like that it's actually, those are the very limitations that make you so good at what it is, at being, like, it makes you good at this position. But you got to stop, if I'm being honest with you, you got to stop being so logical. That's what it's telling me. It's like you got to follow up from a less logical perspective. You have to follow up from a less logical perspective, because the Queen of Pentacles, she's very practical. She's very practical, but and she's got this home work-life balance, which means that she's balanced out the needs for the material world, but also that nurturing, compassionate energy. She exemplifies both of those. Okay, the Queen of Pentacles, she runs her work, like she's the mother. She's not a single mother, because the Queen of Pentacles is married. But she is that mother that works from home and homeschools the kids as well. That's the Queen of Pentacles. And so while those also give you limitations, that also gives you a knack for knowing how to multitask, right? So there's something about digging into the archives to see what leadership abilities you have learned throughout your journey, even though you maybe didn't go to formal education for that shit. My God. Ooh, it's clicking, y'all. Okay, so you might be wanting a position that you don't have the proper schooling for. But if you're creative and you look at this from a different perspective, your whole entire life has actually qualified you for this very position. Move forward. Six of Wands. And this card reads, you're kind of a big deal, so start acting like it. Spirit's talking to somebody today. I hope y'all got that earwax cleaned out of y'all's ears and y'all are listening. I cannot wait to watch the playback, because right now I can't connect everything, but let me keep moving. Spirit, let me get some clarity on overspending, independence, position, power position, and ups and downs. Overspending, independence, power position, ups and downs. Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords. Clarification. Confirmation. Look at you. You're bursting with sparkling new ideas. Confirmation. But you don't have to overspend, okay? You can do this from a frugal perspective. Just know, this right here, rewind it back to what you heard before and know that that's a head on the nail type of thing right there. And you gotta figure out a way to bring this brilliant idea into fruition from a frugal perspective, okay? Even when in this frugal perspective is, even though I may have a lot coming in right now, I understand that my position has highs and lows. And so I have to operate with knowing that if I make $100 this week, next week I may make $5. So I've got to make this $100 spread for responsibilities for this week and next week. So if I've got, you know what I'm saying, like if I've got a venue and I know that I got an event and I'm gonna need a venue this week and this week. Yes, I'm just throwing numbers out there, just making up shit, just roll with me. And I made $100 this week in the venue this week, and I know I got a venue next week and this week. I might need to be looking for a venue that is $50 per night, so that $100 can cover next week, and I'm not scrambling to try to figure out how I'm going to cover my venue for next week. There's something like that that is very important, so that you're not catching yourself in an overspending because you caught up in the hype. That's also in the challenge position too, okay? What's at the bottom of the deck? Yeah, the Nine of Wands. It'll take a lot more than that to defeat me. Knight of Wands, you're going to have to bend a few rules, okay? But pay attention to, you're going to have to bend a few rules. But pay attention, okay? Your work has potential for both advancements and stagnations. See if there's hope. See if there's hope. But allow yourself to move on if needed, is what ups and downs says as well. So if you're doing something one way and it's not working, it's okay to go towards that epiphany and that bright idea that you're having to help, you know, carry you over. The Queen of Wands. Yeah, this is confidence. The Queen of Wands is confident. Replace your self-doubt with self-confidence. Yeah. All right, so I'm going to leave that there. Let's move over to internship. Why is a give and take and wisdom here with internship, Spirit? Can you give us some clarity? Two of Cups. Two of Cups. This here, when you watch this here, it's a significant. It's a significant. It says some people are like pumpkin to your spice. You're being put in a position, an internship. Internship. You go to school, you learn something, right? Now, remind you, we done already talked about over here, formal education, not really being here. But your lifestyle has given you everything that you need to know, right? Okay. So let's just say you go apply for a position and they're like, you don't even got to apply for it. I feel like it might come to you, to be honest. It might come to you. They be like, I like you, Kiana. I like you. I want you in this position. But this position requires this education, and you ain't got it. So I want it, before I can actually put you on the payroll because you don't have the qualifications, I need you to internship. You're gonna be like, so you coming to me for a position and you want me to work for free? Don't take on that attitude, because while you in that internship, you can run into some, they can be able to teach you the formal part of it, and you can teach them the life lesson of it. Okay, you getting ready to it's getting ready to be like, damn, I see why they went for them. Okay, It is. You can run into a significant partnership, a very significant partnership, my love. Yes, Six of Pentacles. Yes, it says every blessing you give will eventually be returned. Go do the free work, my love. Go do it, because you can drop some nuggets, and it's going to put you in a position of partnership, and you might meet the love of your life. But we talking about money, so you might meet the love of your life. You might meet the right partner that is going to help your business grow, and you going to help their business grow. Y'all might merge y'all's businesses together and become an international business. You never know. But this is saying you're going to have to take a chance, because somebody's taking a chance on you. Somebody's taking a chance on you. Yeah. They are. Let me see what that bang was. So that's what I got right there, Saggy. Let me get a couple of these messages, and then these are my baby girl messages, and then we'll get my Reese Poo messages, okay? Let's see, to close this out. This is a beautiful message, money and career message, Sag. Let's see, Spirit, what's going on for my lovely Sagittarians? What's the, baby girl, what's the message here? What's the message? Oh, ow. She's saying, don't move so fast. Okay, don't move so fast. It did wanted to. The moment that you can release attachment, you have divine assistance in your prosperity. Okay, there's divine assistance calling in your prosperity. There is divine assistance latching on to your prosperity. But in order to latch onto your prosperity, you do have to release some sort of attachment elsewhere. That's what this, okay, so you having divine assistance to get you to detach from something so that you can acquire your true prosperity. All right, baby girl wanted us to know this. Look, discernment is the card that she's telling me we need to take. And then over here, what I'm looking at, we got boundaries, and then we also have desires. So there's a need to have some sort of boundaries around your desires. Yeah, because it says, I am entitled to say no. So some of your desires, offer your longings to the, this says, change me, divine beloved, into one who offers all longings to you. Let me feel whole, knowing all true needs will be handled. You are my source alone. True needs. So only honor your boundaries, baby. You're going to have to honor your boundaries. You're going to have to honor your boundaries. What's peaking? Strength. It's going to require some strength, because it's going to require some strength. And then discernment. That's what baby girl is really telling me is the card for us. All of them are side notes. Cannot wait to watch the playback. Discernment. Trusting your plan. Grant me discernment and detachment. Ain't that some snippety snappity stuff? Woo! Grant me discernment and detachment when they're needed most. May I honor my feelings deeply and then fully let go, trusting your plan. Wow. There is divine assistance there, my love. It is. She told me to pick this card up, clarity. Change me, divine beloved, into one who remembers in every moment my true self. To remember in every moment my true self. Love, light, wisdom, and divinity. Clarity is my birthright. Uncertainty. May I live in the now and relax peacefully into the unfolding, knowing all the pieces of the puzzle will fall into place at the right time and not a moment before. My goodness, I love you, baby girl. Thank you. I needed every one of those. And then challenges. I embrace challenges. I embrace all tests. Allow me to flow with what cannot change. Let me embrace all tests and release my fear of loss, knowing that all can be replenished with ease by divine will. My goodness. All right, baby. All right, Reese, close us out. All right, Reese, close us out. Give us a treat. Things are never as they seem. Things are never as they seem. You are, look, belonging. Find your pack. You are literally being led towards your pack. It may not look like what you want it to look like, but Spirit is saying just flow with it. You decided to step into the position of being chosen. And now that you have decided, I'm getting chills, now that you have decided to step into this power position of being chosen, Spirit is saying you got to flow with it and know that everything that you have went through up until now, up until this very moment, has been preparing you. My camera skipped. I hope it transpired because I'm getting chills absolutely head to toe. Okay, so everything that you have endured up until this moment has been preparing you for the very role that Spirit knew you was going to step into. Just have faith. Don't let your desires and your expectations and your earthly expectations walk you out of this blessing. Because this is a blessing. It may not look like, you may have to do a job for free. So fucking what? Do it. Don't get taken advantage of. Honor your boundaries. Respect your boundaries. And just know that as long as you're in alignment with the divine, Spirit will let you know. Okay? So listen to it. Things are never as they seem. I love you with all of my heart. Awakening, eyes wide open. Yes, keep your eyes open. Integrity, okay? I love you, and I hope that this offered you the guidance that you were seeking. If this message seems like it's what you needed for your journey, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button. If you really liked it, or if you know somebody that needs this message, don't forget to share it with them. Help get this out into the universe so that we can help raise the vibrations. I absolutely love you, Sagittarius. And in all that we say and in all that we do moving forward, guys, let's choose peace.